Hey guys, welcome back. So guys, in this video we are continuing our ReactJS e-commerce series with Laravel API. So guys, now we are going to get started with creating the products. So we are going to store the product data with the image. Okay, so guys, now let's get started. So first let's move to our ReactJS app and create one sidebar with products, where we will create one add product and view product menu bar. And when we click on add product, the add product page should be visible. So let's move to our React app first. And now guys, let's go to our sidebar first. So at this sidebar, this is the profile which you can see over here. Okay, let's get back. This is the layout. Let me just copy and paste it over here. So you can see the output over here. So this menu are coming, right? So this only we are going to edit, make it to products and change its data target. Okay, so this is collapse layout, right? So instead of layout, we are going to make it to product. Copy this and paste it in this ID. All set. So anywhere else layout is mentioned means you can just give that. So copy this collapse layout, paste. That's it. Save. And now from here to add product, copy and make this to view product. Okay, and change the path, give /admin. So from the root it should come add hyphen product. For the view product you can give so admin /view hyphen product. All set. So first we are going to work with admin product, okay, which is add product. So let's go to our routes.js and copy and paste. Let's copy that path add product and replace here. So this is add product, where we will mention this as add product. Copy and create a component for this. Import add product from the same path. So let me just copy and paste over here and edit. So this will be my product folder, where you are going to paste that add product file. So let's copy this and create a path under this admin folder with product name and the file with the add product inside your product folder. Add product, done. And now guys, let's import React from React, create a function with the name add product. Copy this function, open and close bracket, export default add product. Perfect. So let's return, open and close. You can just tell in h1 tag I am product page. Let's see the output. Okay, so let's refresh guys, it's a catchy problem. Okay, so let's move to product, where add product you can see I am product page. So guys, now let's design the product page according to our requirements, which is table requirements. Okay, so I'll just show you. So I'm going to create a table with all these fields, where we are going to store in that category data which we have added already, and then the few for this SEO tags, your slug for the product name of the product, description, what brand it is, selling price, original price, quantity, image, and this will be your status for your featured, popular, and the basic status. So guys, now let's create the input fields for this. Okay, I mean the form. So let's get back. First step, I'm going to create a simple card design. So let me just finish and show you that. So guys, this is the card which I have designed now. So we are using a link tag. You need to import that over here. Import link from your React router DOM. So a React router DOM. Save, and let's see the output. Refresh once guys. So our add products is visible, guys. And now let us design the form. So let's get back to our React app, and over here we need to create the form, guys. So in what we are going to create the form, let's use tabs. So let's go to getbootstrap.com and search for tabs. So click on this nav tabs. You'll find below the JavaScript. So let me just control find that, and you can see this JavaScript behavior where you can find this toggling option. Okay, so let's copy this and paste it, Control V, and let's align this, guys, as simple. And the names we have to change. So first, second option, this is profile tabs. So this profile will be SEO tags. Copy this and change this target and the controls. Okay, and come back below where you have to change this profile to SEO tag and this also to tag. Okay, now this will be B and your home will be A, and one last one which will be, we'll create it to C. Okay, so for this, instead of contact, we will make it as other details. So other details, copy this and change that, your target and your controls, and then ID over here. Save, guys, and now give a simple card design over here inside your tab pane, where card hyphen body with the border. Save. So you'll find that inside a border, guys. So now, guys, let's get started to create the input fields. So what are those input fields? These are the details we are going to create. Okay, so let's get back. So guys, I have already designed that, so let me just paste it over here. So paste, as simple, guys, where you can see select category, where will be name will be category ID, and then slug the name. Okay, and then the small description, and we don't require long description, so let's remove that. Only one description we require. So let me just copy and create a description over here. All set. So now, guys, next let me just show you the output. So these will be your normal details for product adding, and then add this SEO tags. So let's change this heading, guys. First, we are getting confused with that. What is that profile and all? So we have given SEO tags, right? So let's make it SEO tags, which is meta title description. Okay, and these are other details like pricing, images, and all. Let's save and get back. Perfect. So now, guys, let's get with the meta titles and tags. So this is the B option over here. Let me just paste it, Control V. So this is our meta title, keyword, and description. So these are nothing but these three input fields of your table. Okay, so we have completed with this name, slug, description, and all. And now whatever it's pending, let's complete that in a C option. Okay, so guys, make sure you are adding that name attribute, meta title, keyword, and description. Okay, so you can see over here. Perfect. So now let's move with the other details and add those details over here. Let's get back. So on the C option, let's add the input field. So let me just paste it, guys. Control V. And over here, guys, I have created a simple row with the column I have divided where with the form group, and just given the selling price, the original price, and the quantity option, and your brand, then your image, which is file type, and the file name is image. Okay, and then we are moving with the featured, that is to be shown. Okay, so it is featured product, and this is the popular products, like that. And this is status, where you can hide and show the products or delete the product. Okay, so now, yes, guys, so let's see the output for this first. Let's get back. Perfect. So you can see guys, in other details, selling original, these are the details now. So instead of this, we have to make it as checkbox. So those are input box, like checkbox, copy and paste. So these three fields are checkbox guys. Cool. So you can use like this. And now let's create a submit button to submit the product. So let's move top and let's minimize this first. So this is the second and the third. And after this, cart body, create a form tag where your Control X and paste. Move forward and design a simple button guys. So button button with the submit. So first design the button with the class name is equal to button hyphen primary px4, where you'll tell submit, and this button type will be is equal to submit. There is no name for this. Let's add one margin top 2. And now guys, you have to move to your form. You are using sending images, so you need to type enc type is equal to, where you'll tell multi-part form data. Okay, and once you submit this button, you're going to handle with it. So before that, let's get all the input data. So guys, now let's work with this select category. So what are those category lists we want over here? So let me just show you that. So over here, all your category lists should come. So that categories are over here, view category. So these are the list guys. So these data only we have to get into our add products over here. So you can select that product and category and then insert the product. So now let's create for this. Let's get back. So first let's use effect over here. So use effect, open and close. So you first import the class for this, import your use effect and remove this, create axios dot get function, then semicolon, where you are going to get the response over here. And now you need to use backtick and create a /API/ your all category. So guys, to get all the category, let's go and create a URL for this. So let's go to a Laravel backend and create one route with the get method. So route : get, where you will tell all category, comma, to your controller. So let's use the same controller, where you will tell all category. So now let's move to this category controller and create with the name function. Okay, all category. So public function with the name all category, where you will copy and paste the same thing. In this we have to give conditions. So use where condition, where if the status is 0, when it is 0 only, that time only you have to get all the data. Okay, so which you will send over here in category format. So now guys, let's copy this category and get back to our, okay, we are missing over here semicolon. Let's copy this URL and go back to your React app and paste it over here. So now guys, you can get the response inside this. So just use if your response.data.status is triple equal to 200, then you are going to get the response.data.category. Let's console and see the output guys. So let's check this over here. Okay, input is not defined. Okay, so remove this input, we are not passing anything. Let's get back. So once refresh, guys, let's inspect and check the output. Go to your console. So class, okay, so this is a warning, guys. You can just change that. So first let us see the output. You can get that mobile devices and mains fashion. So all the data is coming, guys, and now this data only we have to print inside this. So before printing, let's make all the class to class name. Let's get back, and you can see that this class is there, right? So you have to make it to class name. Paste that class name. That's it. So below also, so our data is now, guys. Let's get this data into our drop down. So let's get back, where first step we will move to our effects, where you'll use state. You will tell this as category list. Okay, so this will be a category list. Let's make it to category, and initialization, just make it array. Let's copy this, and instead of console log, just give this category list. So all the data will be over here. So now let's move below, add this over here, open and close, where you can copy this category list, copy this and paste that dot map function, create the item, where open and close curly brace. All set. Let's align this, and inside this, guys, you need to return open and close bracket, and just copy the options. So this option, let Control X, paste, copy and paste inside this return also. So over here you are going to get your item name. So item dot name, your category name. Okay, and all the values also you are going to get. value value is equal to open and close curly brace. We will send the value with the ID. So item ID, we will store categories ID. One more thing, we are looping this, right? So make sure you are giving unique key, so otherwise it will throw an error. Item dot ID, you can send it. Save. And now, guys, let's see the output. So use state is not defined, so let's define that. So this use state, copy and give it over here. And now let's see the output. So you can see, guys, perfect. Let's refresh. Okay, so you can see the list, whatever your category list is done. So now let's take all the input fields data and store in one state. So first step, guys, let's go to all the input fields, where you can start with the onChange function, where you can tell handle input. So all the input fields we are going to handle with the values, where we are going to create this is product inputs, right? So product input dot the attribute name value. Okay, so let's copy this and create for all the input fields. So just paste that. Let's paste and change this to slug, and again copy this, paste. For this description also, let's paste it and change that attribute with the name. Okay, perfect. So let's move with the second option, that is your meta tags, title and description. Paste it. Let's paste it, this meta title. So for your text area also, you are going to use the same thing, where paste and this meta description and your meta keyword. All set. So same way for the third option, your other details, that is your pricing, everything. Okay, so let's give over here selling price, copy, paste, paste, paste and paste. So this is one final one, and now let's change its names. So just copy this and paste back. Quantity, your brand, and this is image, guys. So for this handle image, we are going to tell it's not an input field, we are choosing the file, right? So for that, guys, you don't have to use in handle input, you have to handle images over here. So let's copy this and send that over here, image, and the value will not be there. So let's remove this value. We are having only image, whatever the image changes over here. So now, guys, let's copy this feature, paste. So done, all set. Now, guys, let's create for the input, product input, a state, and on this handle event we have to assign that. So let's go copy this and go to top, and so copy and paste, and this will be your product input to set over here, that is product. Okay, and we are going to assign all the values inside this. Open and close curly brace, and inside this your product input of what it is, category ID, then your slug name. So these are the fields, right? So you have to just paste over here. So first category ID colon, where copy and paste, and this second was your slug. So same way you have to copy and paste. So let me just finish this, guys, once copying and pasting, and I'll just minimize this. Okay, so name, description, you have to call each field input field that values data. So let me just type and finish it, guys, over here. So guys, I have completed now, where this is your first section, second one SEO tags, and your other details. So you can just see. Okay, so one thing we are missing, that is image. Okay, so now let's copy this and create one state for this also. So copy and paste. So this will be a picture or image, whatever. So let's set this picture, set picture, and this will be an array format. Done, guys, and now we need to handle both things. So this here your input fields, and this is your image field. So we have to handle this both. So first let's handle with the input fields, where constant, where we have to create the variable with the name handle input. Copy this handle input, where is equal to your event of your function, arrow function, where event will tell this event dot persist function. Then set your products. So set products, open and close function, open and close curly brace, dot 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 your product input. So these product input are nothing but your value which you have sent over there. So that thing only we are going to set over here, give comma, and then create an array, where inside this event dot target dot name attributes. So name, where you are going to get that event dot target dot value. Okay, so this value is nothing but your input field value. Save. So same way, let's create this copy and paste. Let me just remove this, we don't require. And for this image field, let's go below. For the image we have given that handle image. Okay, so copy this and get back to our handle image, where remove this and directly create that img image, and event dot target dot your files, files, files of 0. So let's set this. So where it is here, so copy and paste. So now it is set for the pictures over here. So now, guys, you are going to take all these fields and post into our database. So for that you need to create one function on submit. So let's go to a form tag, guys, over here. Let me just minimize and show you. So this is our submit button. When you click on the submit, you're going to your form tag and check on submit event. Okay, on submit, where you will tell product. So copy this and create, copy and const of product submit, where event of your arrow function, where you will tell event dot prevent default, so which will help you to not load the page. Okay, so now guys, you need to get all the data. So guys, let's write the axios to store our products. So axios dot post method, then open and close function, where response of your arrow function, and over here inside the post function we are going to write the API guys. So API slash where store hyphen product, give comma and send all your form data. So what is this form data? So let's create over here guys all the data. So const of form data is equal to new form data function. So guys, we have seen that in previous video and all, we used to pass directly our data. So what data? Our input field data, we used to pass that directly. But now we are passing here data with the image also. So guys, you have to use this method to insert the image with the data. Okay. So now guys, let's copy this form data and use append function, where inside single quote you are going to pass all the details. So guys, first let us take this image comma, and then this is set to set pictures state. So in this set picture state, you need to copy this picture dot your input field. So this is the input field guys. So let's get that. Perfect. So now same way you are going to copy and paste for all the input fields, like the category name, slug name, description, all these details you are going to fill it guys. So let me just finish with that and continue. So first we will check this category ID, where inside your product input that category ID is present. So you can give inside product input your category ID is present. Okay, so guys, I have get all the input fields from its place. Okay, so guys, main motto, make sure you're adding this image. Okay, so that image is separate handle. Some guys have forwarded at beginning, so for that guys, it's handle image is separate and handle input data is separate, so both are separate fields. So now guys, let's continue over here. If the response comes in success, you need to show over your response dot data dot status is triple equal to 200. Then you'll be over here added product successfully. So guys, before giving these conditions, let's create a API for this and table and migrations into a Laravel application. So guys, let's go back to a Laravel application and let's create a model migration and a controller for our products CRUD application. So let's start a terminal. First step, create a table. So PHP artisan make migration create underscore products underscore table, hit enter. So guys, you can see created migration. Let's go at this database, you'll find this. Now let's close. This is our product table guys. Let's create all the input fields, like whatever you have given this, right? So these are your input fields data, so that data only we are going to create. So I have just listed out over here, you can just copy and paste guys. So let me just finish that. So let's paste, and here it is guys. So first integer where category ID, then meta title keyword and description, then guys slug name small description, and we are not using long description, so that's it guys. So this is description, brand, selling price, original price, quantity, image, where featured, popular and status. So these are all the fields make sure you are having in your React input fields. Okay, as simple, guys. So this image also is over given inside our Laravel app. So let me just show you, it's over here. Perfect. So now guys, let's migrate this table into our database. Let's open our terminal and give a command php artisan migrate, hit enter. You can see that products migrated successfully. Now guys, let's create a model for this. So php artisan make colon model, where this model name will be product, hit enter. So model created successfully. Let's go to app models, where you can find the products model. Protected $table is equal to inside single quote your table name. So my table name is products, which we have created. Done. And all the fields, guys, protected $fillable is equal to inside array format. You are going to specify all the input field, column field names. So as like category ID, then meta, keyword, description, slug, everything you have to specify over here. So let me just paste that, guys. So paste, done, guys. Let's create a controller. So give a command php artisan make colon controller, where inside my API folder I want to create a product controller. Hit enter. So product controller created successfully. Let's go inside HTTP controller API inside that product controller. Fine, guys. Perfect. So now let's create a function and a route. So before creating the function, let's go to api.php and create a route, guys. Let's comment to products and let's go back to our React app, where we have created this store product. Let's get back and create a route post function, single quotes, store product. Okay, give comma and call your controller. So we have created that controller, right? Product controller class comma and then your store function. So copy this and go to your product controller. So before going, make sure you are imported the class of it. Okay, and let's move to this product controller. So just control and click on it, public function with the store named. And now guys, let's start with $product is equal to your product model, where you are going to give that new key, so where you can store the data. So before storing this, we have to do the validation, guys. So for that, let's give validator is equal to use validator and make function where $request request. So where this request you are getting from? You are getting from your React request, this $request of all the input fields. Okay, and given an array format where all the input field you are going to mention over here. So let's get back to our React app, and we are going to only validate few things, like, let me just show you over here. This category ID will validate, slug and name, description not required, and SEO tag over here, meta title will require, and these are not required, and a few basic things also, guys. So let me just get started with that. Like the category ID, what we have sent over here. So this is our data we are sending, right? So from this data only you will validate. So this category ID over here, and give this as required and max length 191. Okay, perfect. Then your slug, slug slug, same way, guys, you have to validate. So guys, slug name, meta title, and brand, price, original price, quantity, and the image. So we are going to validate if, copy this, put a if condition. If validator fails, then you are going to return and response function with the JSON format in array method, where you will tell the status first, guys. Status which will be 422. So input fields error means 422, and the message you are going to show in errors. Okay, dollar validator of messages messages function. Okay, all set, guys. What in case give else condition? If it passes, then you are going to store your product. Okay, insert your product. So now let's copy this and give that category underscore ID. So these fields are nothing but your database table names. Okay, column names. So this category ID, meta title, these are only you're going to copy and paste over here, from where you will you'll get the data from the request method. So request of input field. So this request you are getting from your API. Okay, so from the route, and the input field name, what will be the input field name? You have passed from your React thing, right? So this is your category ID. So these are your input fields name. That only you're going to check over here. Perfect. So let's copy and paste for all the input fields like slug. So this is the slug, guys. Copy this and paste inside this input field. So let me just finish this, guys. Paste. Perfect. So guys, you can see that slug name description and your meta fields, and then guys basic brand, selling price, quantity, and with the feature, popular, and status. So few things we are missing. That is one thing, that is your image. So let me just show you that. So every detail has we have taken, only image is not taken, guys. So guys, for this let's start the code over here. So let me just add over here only, give a if condition where you will tell $request of your file function. So not file, you will check for the has file. So if it has file of your image field, so what image is this? Okay, so copy this input field image. We have to check if it is image is given, means then you will start with $file is equal to $request of your file, that is image, where we will remove the extension and store in one variable called extension. So extension extension is equal to $file of get client original extension. So get client original extension function. Perfect. So this will help you to give your extension whatever is present. So now guys, let's create one file name. $file name is equal to, where we will use time function, dot single quotes, and give again dot, where we are going to concatenate over here. So inside this you will mention dot, guys. So time dot your extension. So copy this and paste. All set. Let me just remove this. So now let's give semicolon and then create one variable with the file, that is this file, where move function. So this will help you to store the image somewhere. So let's create one path called uploads / product, and then / give comma, not a dot, it's a comma, where you will store the file with this file name. Perfect. So now after storing the image, we want to save this file name into a database. So for that, guys, you can just copy this $product of your image database column field. So let me just show you. So this is our products table, this is your image field, guys. So just paste that over there, is equal to, where you will store the path with the file name. So you can just copy this path, where upload / products / with the file name. Okay, so this is the file name, copy and paste, guys. Perfect. So now this will help you to store all the data with the path. So make sure you are created this path, where inside your public, let's create one folder with the name uploads, and inside that uploads we want to create a folder named product. So product set, guys. And now let's give a command, not command, a function to save the data, that is save function. And after this, guys, you can just return and response with the status 200. Let me just copy this, not required to retype. Status will be 200, and the message SSAGE message you are going to show product added successfully. Okay, save, guys. And now let's go to the top. So make sure you are importing this class, guys. Import class. So where Illuminate supports facets and your validator, this is a class. And one thing, our product model, you have imported it. Okay, cool. So now make sure you are testing with the Postman and then starting to integrate over here. So my code is correct, guys, so I know what error it throws and what it does not throw. So I'll just start with React only. So let's get back, and over here if the status is 200, let's show a message, guys, as with the help of sweet alert, that is sval function. Open and close. So just import this sval. Let me show you. Perfect, it's imported now. Let's get back where you will show success and the message response.data.message comma, and the icon we will show as success. Save it, and now give a else condition where if response.data.status is triple equal to 422. So this is nothing but your errors. So which errors? Let me just move to the top. This one, guys. If this validation fails at that time, so you are going to copy this and then copy this errors also. So let's get back to our React app, and inside this you need to print that. So before that, let's show the message over here using all fields are okay, and this will be null, where you will show this error. And now, guys, let's set one thing, set error function, and that response.data.errors you have to paste it. So let's create one state for this, guys. Let's move to top, copy and paste, and just copy this once again, set errors, and paste that. Set errors, and this will be a error list. This will be as array only. Okay, so no changes. Let's get back, guys. Once it's set, what in case of it is success? So you have displayed all the errors. Now you don't want to, when all it is solved, you want to remove that. So let's copy this, paste, and remove this response.data.error and paste just a null array. So this will remove all the fields. So now, guys, how to display those errors? So for that, you need to just copy this error list, copy, and get back to your form. So this is our form, guys. So first you can see that this is your category one, category ID. Just use a small tag, class name is equal to text danger, open and close, error list dot your input field name. So what is that input field? Category ID. So just copy and paste that. Okay, all set. So same way, copy for the slug, slug slug, copy and paste for the name also, where you will tell name. So this is your name attribute, and paste for your meta titles also, guys. So this is a meta title. So let's copy this meta title and paste it, and more few fields, so that those are your brand, price, and this price, quantity, image. So more fewer 5 fields. Let me just add that also. So copy, get back. So this is your selling price. Let's paste selling price, and then guys, one final for the image. So copy and paste. This is image. All set. And now guys, we are done. So let's test and insert the data. So let's get back on home page. First refresh your page guys. So there might be no cache, and now let's insert the data. So before inserting, let's inspect and submit it. Let's go to networks, all cool, submit. So all fields are mandatory. You are getting this slug is required, this is required, and category we have already selected, that is mobile, so it's not shown. You can see meta title, and these are the validations guys. Over here you can find this. Okay, so now let's insert the data. So first step, we will create a red mi and red mi note 7, whatever. Just add this is mobile device, copy, red mi, paste. Let's move to other details. Selling price will be something like 12,000. Original price is 15,000. Quantity, I have 20 quantity. Brand is mi, and the image we have to select guys. Now let's select the image. So let's select with the first phone, that is blue color, and yep guys. So now let's submit the data. So let's click on submit. Success, product added successfully. Okay, if in case any guys is facing error, please make sure you're testing from your Postman and then coming back, because if you miss anything in your Laravel application, any errors, you will get just a CORS error or 500 internal server error. Nothing else you're going to get. So make sure you're testing from your Postman and then get back guys. So yes guys, now let us see that our data is inserted or not. So first step, let's move to our folder. So this is my Laravel application where we have created public folder, uploads, product, and this is the image guys, and the data what we have inserted. Let's see into our database. Let's go back and let me refresh. So our product table will be visible first. Okay, so you can see the product table. Let's open, and boom. So you can see that data is inserted guys perfectly with the path of the image. Cool guys. So now after inserting the data, these fields are not empty. Okay, so let's make these fields to be empty guys. So for that, you just need to copy and paste some things. So we are setting all the input fields over here, right? So let's copy this. Just copy this function, copy, and just paste that after your product submit. So this is the submission of the product. So after this, I want to submit that, and this, instead of use state, you have to use set product. So this function, let's copy that and paste, where you will tell dot your product input. So all the input, product input, comma, then make all the fields as empty. So this product input is nothing but your form input fields. Okay, all set guys. And now when we are clicking to save, let me refresh. Yes guys, so now let's insert the data and see that it's getting. So over here we'll tell Samsung mobile, copy Samsung mobile description. So just paste that, go to other phone, 999, quantity 10, brand Samsung. Choose the image. Let's select with this mobile too. And yep guys, let's click on submit. So all input fields should be empty now. So submit. Okay, what's happening we are not knowing. All fields are mandatory. Which field? Let's get back. Okay, so we didn't select the category ID, so make sure you are selecting that. And now let's submit. Perfect. So product added successfully. So we have successfully saved and all the input fields are empty guys. Cool. So guys, we have successfully completed how to insert the product data with the image and data guys. So in this video, that's it. Thank you for watching this video guys. Please subscribe, like and share. So let's continue in next video with the view product. So thank you once again guys.